Hello YouTube. Today is just an odds and ends day. Got a tree that was cut down, so I'm going to try to cut some more of the stump and then put some stump remover in it, and then working on a holster. Just fixed my ratchet strap. I took some crazy glue, put it on here. It broke about a year ago and been laying around. I said, well, I can use it. So I put some crazy glue on here, and I'm probably going to drill a hole in here, and it just used to tie down the top when I'm hauling stuff, so it won't be nothing serious. So it's drying now, should be ready in 48 hours. But the day just odds and ends. Last night, Thursday evening at a gun match, holster came apart, his bolts backed out, so I got to find some more fittings for the inside. Then I'm going to put some Loctite on this time where they won't never come back loose again, because I shoot revolver just about every match I go to, except for Stihl Challenge. So, and I hope today to get the oil change, get the service done on the Ranger. This time I got a air filter, oil filter, and 2 quarts of oil, and then I'm going to grease it. So that's on the plan to get done today. I greased the loader on the tractor yesterday and greased the wheel back there, so I'm going to go up on the hill, hopefully have enough time and do a little brush hogging up on the hill, and so we'll see what happens. But there's the stump over there that we're going to try to cut down some, and then in between those things we'll be playing with Jenny. She's always want to play. So again, the day is just odds and ends. Okay, YouTube, I'm back with you. That's the stump. A little closer look. What I did was went around the bark, knocked a lot of the bark off, and then we're gonna attempt at least cut it down. If I can, get it down to here, and then we'll just leave it. And but that's what the idea is. I'm not gonna do it with an axe. I use that just to knock the bark off. But what I am gonna do is use this little saw. It's MS180c. It's got an easy crank. It's got a 16-inch blade on it. It comes, when I bought it, it had an 18-inch, but that chain had to be sharpened, and the people that's doing it hadn't got it sharpened for me yet. I do have the chisel set up to sharpen and stuff like that, but it doesn't come out as good. This is a new chain, and I only cut about it's a new chain, and I've only cut maybe 3 logs with it, so it should be good enough to get that done. And if I get that done, then I'm okay. All right. Stihl MS180c. I may later on upgrade to the 20-inch, the Form Boss 271. But right now, in occasional use, this here does the trick. Chain is a little loose. Let's see. Yeah, I need to change it, turn it about 1 notch on the chain. It's a little loose. Okay, what I did my outside cut around the tree, and now we're gonna have to go in and try to cut the inside. Get this all straight as possible. Try to cut the inside. Kind of probably went too low here, but that's fine. That's what we're doing now. If I can get that inside, my board is only 16 inches, so it's gonna take some work. I'll get the whole part right there, 16 on each side, and it'll finally come through. So we'll see what happens. I don't think they're gonna get my chain ready today, so I'm not even gonna go over there and bother them. But we'll keep working at it till we get it. We'll get that center part loose all the way around, and then we'll put the wedges in it. All right. Okay, we're gonna check it. Put this back on for safety here. We'll check it. Got my little pack here. All my stuff I need. Here's the wedges. There's the file and all that junk. What I need right now is a screwdriver. We're gonna check the oil. I think it should be okay. It does need a little bit, so we'll put some oil in it. 2 bottle of oil here. Using this Stihl ball and chain. You can use any kind, but that's just what I'm using. This is the homeowner saw, so a tree this big is not really designed for it, but I'm not gonna go buy a saw. Just cut this tree. If we get a tornado or a storm and some more fall down, I may get a big one. But and the advantage is it has a bigger fuel tank and a longer blade and a little bit more power. So this here, tighten that up, and then the fuel is on the other side. Some of the nicer models has a lever made into it where you can go ahead and don't have to use a screwdriver, but this is fine for me. Get that turn around the right way. I was having a problem with my cans falling over and leaking, so I put on my 50/50 solution, little gas can I had that we ain't used in a long time. Cleaned it out, so we'll fill this up with fluid here. This is 50/50 true fuel, what I'm using. Okay, that's pretty full. I like it because it got a spring and it automatically closes when you let the spout go. Okay, let's do this right here. Got my supervisor sitting there in the shade. Say hello, Jenny. Okay, got that good and tight. And let's see, so the proper way to crank this is to hold the trigger all the way down, pull this lever all the way to the bottom, and you should be able to pull about 3 or 4 times and you'll hear it crank. Let's see here. This has got the easy start, so you just pull it halfway. 1, 2, 3, and I'm gonna raise it back up to normal run operation. So 1, 2, 3. Kind of noisy, but we'll try to get our cuts here. Get my earmuffs on. Always keep my earmuffs right here. Alright, took a break here, got some lunch, came back in, and like I said, it's odds and ends today, and so what I did is I put some Lock blue medium strength on my holster, because what I do is I shoot revolver in competition, and the screws came out. That's the first time I ever seen it come out on a Tech Lock. And so I put some Loctite on it, and it should be ready to go. Just letting it sit here, and gonna let it dry out, let it harden up a little bit, and then we'll be good. But yeah, Lock. This is just a JB Weld brand. They got several brands. That blue, and it'll help keep the nuts and bolts from coming out. Jenny is also taking a little break right now, and she'll be ready to go back out there in a minute. But we're still working on the tree. I'm gonna finish it up. Go back out here and finish it up. Stump was a little bit bigger than I thought it was. But I'm gonna finish. The tap root was really, really big. It's really strong. And finally got it to give. cut it on all different sides. And one thing I did, cut this off at an angle all the way around. That way the little blade could get in farther and farther. But you see where it broke right there. I finally pulled it up with the tractor. But been here a while. If you look at all the rings on it, it's been a while, but it was riding in the inside and it already went to the top. So that's why we had it cut down. I just had to come and clear this, cut the stump down a little bit more. We may not grind it, just leave it like this is fine. But I got some stuff to kill the tree stump. All right, this is my little burn pile here. We have finished the tree. So these are some of the debris that's left from there. What I'm gonna do is just dump it here. Is done. Move on to the next thing. Another thing on the list. I use this probably the last year and a half. Carry my rake and the tools that I need on the property. If I need a rake or something like that. And you can see how long that this is rolled in there. That it had put a little groove in there right inside of here. But what I have the problem is, like I'm right here now, I can't pull them out and use them. So I saw a deal online for $89 where you can attach them crossways. You put the tools sideways. And but instead of buying that, I'm gonna try to repurpose that because it's already got the slots. Already got the slots for the hose. So if I figure out a way to make clamps make, but what's supposed to happen, these tools are supposed to ride across like this, and you'll be able to take them off when you need them. Makes it a whole lot better because this garage is not that tall, and so I have to be careful pulling out. And then if they hang down too low, like they did a lot of time, because of the terrain would change, it would break my handle. Some of them even would hang down this low with long handles, and it would break my handle. So I'm gonna repurpose this piece right here. First order of business is to take it off and then I'm going to move it across the front there, and then figure out a way to put some clamps here to make them work. But that's what the plan is. Basically, I did just turn the bracket around. The good thing about these Polaris Rangers, all the holes are the same all the way around. So what I did was tuck the bracket from here, just put it over there, flipped it inside out, and we'll try that and see if it don't bounce around too much. If it bounces around too much, then I'll go get a bracket or a strap or something. Maybe even use some of this stuff to make a loop. This is what I use on the bucket that I carry in here to hold things. But I think that's gonna work. I'm gonna leave it like that. Maybe drive a week or so, then I'll come back and see if I need to do something else. The next thing on the agenda here is a problem that I had. If you see my 1 year and 2 year review, this was a complaint that I had with the Polaris Ranger. You'll get material like gravel, sand, leaves, stuff that I just moved, a tree, debris, and it'll get wedged in here, and it'll knock these off when you go to close it. Knock the tailgate off. So what I'm going to do is, at the local parts store, I bought some of this right here. Just an old cheap floor mat. And so what I'm going to do, I'm trying to decide whether use two-sided tape here. I got some strong adhesive tape, or bolt it down. We can do the adhesive tape first. If it don't work or don't stay, then I can come back and put screws in it. But that's the next thing on the list. If you're doing this and that today. Okay, come back after get it finished. Okay, I had some leftover Velcro. Still got a little bit more. May do another section. It take more time than I had planned. But what I did is the Velcro was already stuck together. Peeled off the bottom side, stuck it to the floor, and then this is ready for the mat. And what I may do is come back with some Gorilla Glue, put down here on the ends, and the man run a screw every other hole, keep stuff from sliding in it. But I think it's going to solve my problem, and so we'll stick it on there and see what happens. All right. This is just a floor mat from your local auto parts store. Nothing special. We'll see when we close it if it'll let it fold. I did realize after putting this on here that it may not be a good idea because it's going to raise that up a little bit. But I can come back and run a screw. Either side, run me a screw. And then I could patch this little crack on the end. But it would help tremendously to keep debris from getting in there when you close it. So let's take a look and see if it even closes, even if it's a good idea. Okay, it does work. Kind of pinches it, which is fine. But that's what I was concerned about, if it's even going to close. And it does, so that'll work pretty good. We'll see how long that stays on there. And if it doesn't work out well, we'll do something else. But I can see how it kind of got it a little wedge there. But that's yeah, that may be a little problem because it's got the door kind of jammed here. So we'll have to come up with another solution. So, but laying out flat. Let's see if we're pushing. Yeah, it's got a lot of pressure against the latch. But anyway, it's on there. So we'll see. Maybe we'll just try that one for a few days, see how it works, and then we'll come back with that. I don't do a lot of material handling with this anymore, but since I have the tractor. But every now and then, like today, I had to use it. It was just more feasible to use this than the tractor. And sure enough, stuff got stuck in the gap down there. So that's why I said I'd take the time and try something. But don't look like it's a good solution, because that little bit creates a gap, and they put a wedge on the hinge, and I can't even get the door open. So I'm gonna turn the camera off, and really muscle to get it off. Okay, that was my attempt. Okay, another thing that just need a quick fix. Yesterday I was greasing this loader on the tractor, and so I said, well, when I get some time, I'll come back, just patch this a little bit. You can see right there, but they got the hydraulic lines going through. And I got this protective shield around the hydraulic hose, which I really probably need to change that, take that out. But it rubs up against this right here, so I'm just gonna put an extra line of protection. Just take a rubber hose and split it down the middle. This happened to be 5/16, so it should go on there. If it don't fit tight, then I'll go and put some 3M adhesive glue on it. But you can see I've been working the loader and how it's been rubbing out. I may put a rubber hose around here, but the paint's already gone on that. But that's one of those things that just got everything too close. So we'll try to see if we can get this on here right quick. Usually once you get it started, it'll slide down. Got grease everywhere. Like I said, I greased it yesterday. And there we go. Alright, perfect. I'll turn this to the other side. And I could, if I want to, put a hose clamp on it just to make sure it stays on there, but it fits pretty snug. And that'll help protect those wires down there, even if it wires through the, if it happened to wire through the protective, this plastic protective stuff. I got a rubber hose on now, so we'll see what happens, how long it lasts, or if it even stays. Like I said, I was thinking about putting a plastic tie on it, but it fits pretty well. It doesn't move up and down much, so I think I should be okay. Right, that one's down. On to the next one. I've been Walmart today, and I've been going to buy some more feed for the deer. Have a look. The deers come out of the back. One of the problems is the hogs and the raccoons. They get into it. But it's about 40-pound bag, I believe is what it is. But it's Premier deer and turkey feet. But I'm just gonna put some out, see what happens. Yeah, it's about a 40-pound bag, Walmart brand or whatever they sell. Sometimes we'll see up to about 4. There'll be a doe and 3 fawns or what have you. 3 babies come out. So we're gonna just throw some of that out. I'll probably just put a 1 scoop because it's supposed to rain, and when it rains, it ruins it. The deer won't eat it, raccoon won't eat it, but the hogs will. And so there it is. That's another on the list. got that done. 2 more things, hopefully for daylight. Got 2 more things I want to do. The daylight will last, and then I have this day wrapped up. I won't get the oil change. I have to do that again tomorrow. So let's go back down to the garage and probably put the battery in this and check this baby out right here. Just got that in 2 days ago. Hadn't had a chance to plug it up. We'll see what happens. Got a chance to try this. Put the battery in it and see how it works. The battery's in. Looks like it's got a little safety lever under the bottom you have to push up. And pretty interesting. Let's see if it's good, but I don't think it's gonna be good on the brush. Let's try it. Okay, that kind of give them a flat top a little bit. So it worked. It ain't probably the top of the line, but it does work. I had some Amazon points that I needed to use, so I decided to buy one and see how it works. And it does pretty good. We hadn't done anything to those hedges since we've been here. I think one time when the long coat guy did something to it. But other than that, it's okay. Okay, my last thing for the day is take some chemical, spray out there around the drain pipe, then we'll be done. I got what's on my list to do today, and just spray around it. That way my wife, when she come with zero turn, don't have to worry about it. She can just keep going, don't have to worry about getting close, and I don't weed eat this area. It makes it a whole lot easier. These are the sprinklers for the septic system. Okay, YouTube, it's been a full day. My feet hit the ground this morning about 6:15, 6:30. I was up at it, had a cup of coffee, and then started out. Got a lot of chores today. Today was just a this and that day. So, had a tree trunk over there, started out. It took longer than I thought it was going to take. I had the 16-inch blade on the chainsaw, and the 18-inch chain was getting sharpened, and they didn't get it done in time enough, so I just went on with the 16 to get finished. So it took twice as long than it normally should have took for its time-wise. Did not get the oil change on the side-by-side. Like I said, the tree trunk took more time than I expected. So after that, we tried to fix the little nuisance on the back of the side-by-side, but it didn't work out. When you close it, the mat would fold down into the gap and it would wedge the hinge, and so I had to take a knife, cut it, finally got it out and got it open. So that'll be an ongoing problem, that gap between the tailgate and the bed on the side-by-side. Got the little hedge trimmer in, DeWalt. I bought it on Amazon, and so I took it, put the battery in it. It works pretty good. I would say if you want a professional look and got some real big hedges, don't waste your money, buy a better product. But for what we don't trim those hedges that often. It's probably been done one time in the last 2.5 years. And so since I had the points, I bought it. and so that was the deal on it. We did go there and get the feed, as you saw in the video. I wanted to get that done today. I did go spray a couple places that I wanted to put some RM43 out. Some of the weeds are coming back. It's just because it had so much rain around here in East Texas. So I had to spray that, and got the holster fixed. Put some Permatex blue Loctite on it so the screws won't come out. I've had that holster probably 4 years. That never happened. Matter of fact, none of my holsters that never happened. So we got those tightened up on that. I did get the ratchet strap fixed. I'm very happy with it. And I may put another brace on it, piece of metal, put 2 screws in each end and thick part of it. But I'm only going to use it just to tie down tarp when I haul stuff on my 12-foot trailer to the dumpster. So pretty much got everything done. Spent time playing with the dog. That's off camera. And then I had to run to town, do a couple of things. But it's getting close to the end of the day, and so I'm going to stop right now. And hopefully tomorrow I can get the, it's my last off day, hopefully I can get the oil change first right out of the box in the morning, and then cut the yard. It's supposed to rain Sunday and Monday. So if I get the yard cut tomorrow, we'll be done. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to follow along with Daniel and LaJuan, just click that subscribe button and make sure you hit the bell, and then you don't have to do anything else. It automatically come up in your YouTube feed. Also, don't forget to like if you like these videos. Thank you very much for watching. Appreciate you. Bye-bye.